said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the Palouse, Pullman Washington Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Beavers will kick it away first.
Check. On a different TV. It's still
Let's
weird.
see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Hey, relax.
They'll try the run. They shut it down quickly, but he gets two out to the 18. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell, they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
The Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He wants to change this route. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. Finds enough room to get three out to the 34.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll run play action. He's going for a big play downfield.
Ooh,
He is
Mr.
lucky to
Corner?
get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your
Who's this
opening
guy?
drive.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver, the intended target. And as a result, that ball's incomplete.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. They go to the ground. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down.
Well, they're going to RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there. Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Oh, I got to pause after
Washington
this.
State sends the punt team onto the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. And the punt hits at the 8.
All right, let's go get this butt whooping now. I ain't holding the baby now.
Into the end zone for the touchback. Leaves it with the back. And some room to work.
Right there.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Beavers want to crank the tempo. Let's take just a second here and look big picture for Oregon State. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had
When it goes
tons
to
of
the
success
conference
now to crack
championship,
into the top 10.
in the
I'll tell you,
playoffs,
when you
probably.
get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Pressure coming. Snagged in the middle. It's Boone.
Dang, everything feels slower on here. I'm playing on Adrian's TV, so that my projector.
Ground to cover to pick up the first. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions.
It is, but it's just moving. Like, it's not choppy. It just feel like they're moving slower.
Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open
I'm just playing
opportunities
the
to
TV.
get some positive chunks.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now.
Oh, my projector's better. Pretty close to the whole
They're
wall.
getting hats on hats in the run game.
Sets up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fan. That one never had a chance.
This will be a fumble. What's a fumble? Wow.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Run the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Boone. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle and force the punt. That is so well done.
He ain't get it. He ain't get it. That's sprint fence right there, boy.
Stop short on 4th down.
Let's go.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did.
Soft
nice job
over
getting
here.
some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Here's the give off the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Back to pass. Forced out of the pocket. He'll get rid of it. Finds space on the right. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. Creates a little room. Got enough for the first. Touchdown Cougars. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Out across the 30
Frank
mark,
Tina.
down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. They'll go to the ground. Makes one man miss. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout.
Okay.
He's got it. He's
So where I came from, huh?
inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires left. Complete.
Come on, man.
Brought down just outside the
Right
red
there.
zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last...
Touchdown, Beavers! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Wisconsin. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. From the shotgun, the inside give. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Makes the catch down the right side.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you. But when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time. And the offense gets a huge explosive play.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He turns that loose down the right side. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got his man out of the backfield. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Washington State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about this running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Oh, he makes the catch. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And that is why you call it a safety valve. You avoid the quarterback getting hit, and you also release the pressure that's being applied on the offense.
Defense is going to have to think about this in the future because you live and die by the blitz. It's great to try and get extra bodies getting after the quarterback, but then you risk running backs leaking out of the backfield and hurting you in the passing game.
They'll leave it with him. Fights off a defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Turning it on. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
And the Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. It's complete. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Quarterback on the keeper. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
He caught it. They will score.
Man, what kind of cheat codes you got in, man?
Man, that is picture
Between three dudes, that should be a. Come on.
That is how you close a half. Chewing
Oh
up some
my
time,
gosh.
get in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
And he splits the uprights.
You what?
Point. So a drive there of 82 yards.
Yeah, right.
Build
your team up there. That's what I do with mine. Build them up. Build them up, coach.
For the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this
Oh, okay.
crowd.
All right. I'll give you that. Dang it.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down.
That's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Under fire. Makes the grab down the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Washington State lines up quickly.
God dang.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Hey, man, you want to make a statement defensively, make hits like that. You're going to start having these receivers think twice about running these routes. This defense came to play, and they are laying the wood.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Here's the pressure. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the
Backup quarterback is 96 overall.
First half.
They both are playing
Time
trash.
now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half.
What?
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Gives it on the option.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Dances away. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield.
Wow.
Oh, what a move. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
This guy already has a touchdown.
Wow.
He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
The Beavers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Beavers! And that one will give them the lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he had to bend that one back in with a little help from the right upright. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 13 over Wisconsin. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
He's on the loose. Oh, returns like that just swing the momentum. Almost took it to the house. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive.
Man,
Way ahead, but not much room. A
I can't take this game, man. Shoot.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. It's complete to the left. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cougar!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. State has has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Working that left side. Found a bunch of room and got it to
These are kill shots, man. My safety not doing his job.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Second down, he'll throw it. Moving away from pressure. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
We on that. Let's go. We on that. Nah, I rushed 3.
Are you kidding me? Lucky
I just dropped back to the guy I was on. I saw where you was going. So you was going the whole game.
Consistently around the ball. High IQ.
Should have threw it to him still. Man, you just skilled the trash.
This guy just makes play after play after play.
Running it to the right. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They try to get it outside on the left. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's caught. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Wazoo! Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. The Beavers want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Goodness.
Complete downfield. Wide open spaces. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
Oh, them footsteps.
Pass over the middle.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Big play right here for you. Better call you the right play.
We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of
I don't think this field goal is going to be good enough. I don't know.
But this guy had too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Oh, man. Say it ain't so. Oh, no.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense on
Oh,
the field.
no.
Leaves it with the back.
Gotta blitz everybody.
Nowhere.
Everybody on the defense get blitzed.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right.
Chung.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line.
Saki Chung. Siaka Chung.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it.
Wow, he ain't going to block. That's crazy.
Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Coaches preach all week about
physicality.
That is how you do it. That is how you
put
it on tape. That's how you show everybody in the locker room, everybody on the field. This is how our defense is going to be. Do not run the football because we will knock you senseless.
The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be
the needle today.
You know, outbreaking routes can make some play callers nervous, but not this guy. When you have a quarterback that throws it on time and puts it out in front of his receiver like that, as a coordinator and play caller, you can call that route all day.
The give to the tailback. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
My playbook.
His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding this. And that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No, we need to do all that.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it. It's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ballgame, you need those stops, and
You would think so.
Down. You get into those critical points, now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen. But you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a third down.
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Quarterback making checks. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin,
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Penn State is ahead early at Happy Valley, but that's not exactly Saquon out there. This game is on from being over. They're up by 7 over Maryland. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh,
Take the ball.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he has the deep ball was there, and it just dribbled through his fingers.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where's the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious pass.
Get that boy out of his misery. He going home. He ain't going to no playoffs.
Big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships.
There he goes.
Oh, here you go. He hurt now. Oh.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last
Just came back from being hurt. He only played 2 games this whole season.
Play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Wants to go up top on first down. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, he wants it all. Grabs it up the 25 in stride. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
No, you can't get in?
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football
Thursday
playoff.
morning
This
or
win
do it
just
Wednesday night.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how
They won
big
it
is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably
But I'll remind you,
matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
Thanks so much for spending.
Yep. Yep. Making me look bad, but all right. They fine though. All right, thank you. What? I do that.
Okay. play again, Friday. Okay.
Bueno.